My name is Lindsay Guichard, and I'm an online licensed marriage and family therapist and the creator of thetravelingtherapist.com. Today, the blog that I wanted to talk about is called Procrastination. This week's speaker is all about getting her clients what they want. She talks about the fact that getting what you want is simple, but not easy. In order to get what you want, you have to force yourself out of the routine that you naturally create in your life. She shares there is a word in our vocabulary that she doesn't like, and she makes it, she talks about it in a way that is disgusting and something that we use all the time, and it's a pet peeve of hers when people use this word. And the word is, I'm fine. When she asks the question, how are you doing? And she hears someone say fine, she gets really upset because life is not our life. We only have one life, and it's not about being fine. It's about deciding what we want and then understanding a couple of key principles that's going to get us to where we want. And so these key principles that she talks about is, one, that we have to force ourselves because nobody's going to do it for us. Two, we have to get out of our head. She describes that if she put our thoughts that we tell ourselves on a loudspeaker, we'd be labeled as crazy. So, and that's our filter, right? So if we didn't have a filter and someone just had our thoughts, our automatic thoughts that we talk about, a lot of it is negativity. So we need to fill ourselves with positive thoughts. Number three is we have to push past our feelings. And she just makes the blanket statement because she's a life coach. She's like, I don't care how you feel, because your feeling about something isn't going to get you where you want. You're never going to feel like doing the hard things that you have to do in order to get to your goal. And lastly, she talks about the need to get out of our comfort zone. She almost finishes up her talk and she references this amazing tool that I use to this day to help me push past my feelings. And she just talks about this thing that we all have two sides of our brain, and that's automatic pilot and the emergency brake. And she says every impulse or first thought that we have 5 seconds before our brain kills it. So in order to get up in the morning, we have 5 seconds to make that decision to get out of the bed before we hit the snooze button. And that's just one example that she uses. And with that, I'm going to leave you with the 5-second rule. And this is something that Mel Robbins coins and has written a book about, and her TED Talk has been seen around the world. And it is something that I use on a daily basis in order to fight past that huge feeling and that thought, you know what, Lindsay, you're never going to feel like it. So just do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. All right. See you next time. Bye.